Right. Hello. Oh, I think that just picked up my microphone. Hello. So that's looking very loud right now. Is the volume okay? So basically, story. I've basically reset my PC because I got a new SSD to make it a lot faster, and it's great. But it means all my settings are a bit messed up. It is not MCPE. This one's Java. I look very loud in that. Do you want me to turn down? Let me know, because the chances are I basically just guessed these audio levels. They are most likely wrong. It would be incredible if they're not. So, how does it sound? Can you hear me okay? Am I too loud, too quiet? What is the deal? Pretty loud. Is that me? Is that the music or me? I'll tell you what might fix it quickly. I mean, I knew this was going to happen. Sorry, 1 second. I think I forgot to change this. If I go like that. Levels. Oh no, it's down about normal. Okay. I'm a bit loud. Okay. Okay. I'll turn it down a little bit then. I'll try that. Hopefully that's okay. I might turn down that music a little bit more. I don't know, it's quite loud to me. It is very loud. Very loud indeed. Yep, that's good. Awesome. Okay! Right. Let's get going. Okay, we are here. In fact, just in case I have any hidden worlds, I don't think there's anything secret here. Okay. Let's load it up. Okay. And code stream. Getaway. Okay. So here we are. Right. So, bit of an update. So I've done quite a lot. So I read that you'll be making mob effects. Yes, that is the plan for today. So basically, I'm currently at the point where I've spent a lot of time on the menu, basically. I can barely hear that music. I don't know if it's... I don't want to get too worried about it, but I'll just go with that. I believe it should duck under my voice whenever I talk. So, okay. Sorry. Let's go! So, I've currently got it so that if you look up, boom, and you sneak, it brings up this menu. So, what I've done right now is I've unlocked every single morph for myself right now, just using a command. So, I should be able to morph into anything here. So, any of the green ones, for example, husk, I click, and I am now a husk, right? And it just works as intended. And then if I was to go for something which has more options, for example, a villager, I can go, I want to be a snowy villager, who is a toolsmith, and is a baby. And confirm. And there you have it. That took, you have no idea how long that took. I have the most messy code for that. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing, but it's this. I basically wrote this big Python file, and see this code here. It is absolute shambles. I hope nobody ever sees it. I say as I'm showing it, but I barely know what's happening, but it works, okay? So that's what's important. Okay, so I've also got these files set up. So if I go up to here, abilities, so this is basically where I can run a command when I'm morphed as each different mob. So I don't know, we're going to need to make a start at some point. So I don't actually know what to start on. I mean, there is pretty much everything. We're going to give all of them at least something. I think some of them could be quite hard to give some unique abilities. For example, I don't know. Like a pig. What does a pig do? I don't know. But it's something we can work out. So that'll be fun. Okay. So, let's start with a blaze. Why not? Oh, voice crack. Okay, so let me double check it works. It makes mud puddles. So if I just quickly do say hello in there, and I go back into the game, and I morph into a blaze. Blaze. There we go, it says hello in the chat. So this is running as me when I'm morphed as a blaze. So, wait, I've not got desktop audio on. There we go, I should be able to hear that. Okay, so what do we do for a blaze? I guess it would make sense to give fire resistance, right? So, let's start with that. So, effect, give AS fire resistance, because they don't burn. That would make sense. Let's give the player some fire resistance. What else? I mean, they do shoot, something. What do they actually shoot? Do they shoot fireballs? Is that what they shoot? Do Wandering Trader. I mean, I'm gonna need to at some point. What do blazes actually shoot? Let me just double check. I'm gonna turn that down. Let's set up an experiment. And let's unmorph. Oh no. Unmorph. Okay. I can't remember what entity it actually shoots. Fire resistance and shoots fireballs? Yeah, it's fireballs. Okay. They shoot the same thing as a gas. That never really occurred to me. Or is it slash summon small fireball? Okay, that's it. So, I've never used this entity before. So, let's have a look at its NBT. Small fireball. Let's grab it. It's NBT. Let's see. So it just has a position and motion. Okay. So I guess what we want to do is I'm gonna need a trigger, right? Because I want you to be able to activate certain things. But I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do to detect it. That hadn't really occurred to me. And there's always sneak, but I don't really want to use sneak that much. Okay. So, do you know what I could do? See, I'm not sure if I'm keen of looking up and sneaking to bring up the menu. I feel like that's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but it just feels odd. So what I could do instead is I could make it so you actually craft an item, I guess. But then I'd ideally like this not to be with a resource pack, ideally, because otherwise you might as well install the mod. I think the point in this is that you can just drop it on a server and you've got a Morph data pack all set to go. So what am I going to do to trigger a fireball? So I guess I could detect punching, but that could be weird whenever you actually punch the blaze you're morphed into. Maybe whenever you summon into the blaze it will give you a fireball, and every time it shoots it gives you another. When you summon into the blaze it will give you a fireball, and every time it shoots it gives you another. Oh! So actually give the player a fireball. The shader is called complementary shaders. The thing is, detection of right clicking and all that is a bit of a pain. Because like, there's not really a good way to detect if you've clicked with an item in your hand unless you have either a knowledge book, I believe. You can detect that and like detect whenever you open it. But okay, so what about let's not worry about the trigger for it. Let's just actually make it so it shoots a fireball, because I think that would probably be a good start. I'm also gonna clear this sidebar because we don't need it. Let's go in here. So effects. I only learned this yesterday. You can indent MC function code and it doesn't make a difference. So I'm probably going to be doing that for organization because that just seems so much nicer. So I'm going to need to abilities. I'm actually going to create a new folder Sure. New folder called Blaze. And let's call it Fireball, I guess. And I'll just run that function for now. So, run as player who is ready to shoot a fireball. Okay, so, I guess I want to... So I'm going to give it motion, right? I need to give the fireball motion based on the direction I'm looking. So I can use like a vector thing. So if I like go a certain amount of blocks in front of me and a certain amount of blocks to the right, I can create a vector or what I can do is I can store my position in a scoreboard and then go out like that direction 5 blocks and then go out to my right 5 blocks or whatever. Find the difference. How do I do this? How do I get the resultant? My brain's not quite functioning here. Right. My coordinates, that coordinate, the difference between that and that. Well, okay, either way, we're going to store the player's coordinates first. So, let's do that. So let's do execute, store, result, store player coordinates. Right? Yep. Execute, store, result, score. I'm going to store it on X. I'll just call it, I'll just go with X. Morph global, so that's a global scoreboard I have set up. And I want to do run data get entity at S position 0, sorry. And that will give me their X coordinate. I should probably get that to a decent amount of places. So let's do that for each of these. Z. So let's call it X1, Y1, and Z1. And then position 1 and position 2. So that's going to store each of my coordinates onto a scoreboard. It's probably no need to do that actually. So let's do that. And then what I want to do is I want to, from my position, I want to summon an entity in front of me and summon an entity to the right of me. And then I need to get that resultant vector. So whatever that ends up being, because it's shorter on that side, it would go like that. So to get that, I need to give it that amount of motion on the X. Okay, I know how to do this. So let's summon area effect clouds to get second set of coordinates. And let's do that then. So let's do execute positioned yeah, 5 blocks. Let's go with 5 and do run summon area effect cloud. You don't need to put Minecraft. I prefer to do it. I don't really know why. Summon area effect cloud, and let's give it the tags of Oh, you're right, I muted my microphone. How did I do that? I don't know how I did that. Oh, okay, I'm sorry about that. I hope it hasn't been like that for too long. That is quite worrying. Let me just double check my hotkey for it. I'm hoping it's okay. I'm gonna change it to something a bit more obscure. So let's go with, like, I don't know. Control Shift Alt M. Let's go with that. Hopefully it hasn't been like that for too long. Whoops. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting the coordinates of the area effect cloud. Let's do that. Let's do that for each of them. Gonna get Y2, gonna get X2, and position 1, and position 2. So all I'm doing here is I'm getting the coordinates of the second area effect cloud. Only in the coding. Okay. Hopefully... Ugh, that's not ideal. I'm sorry. Basically, I'm just storing the player's coordinates in X1, Y1, and Z1, and then I'm summing in an area effect cloud, and then at that area effect cloud, I am getting its coordinates. I'm getting the coordinates of the area effect cloud. And then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the difference in the player's X, the player's Y, and the player's Z. Yes. Okay. Oh. Why is this happening? My tab button's like sometimes not. What? I'm pressing tab right now, but it's just going through all this. I don't understand why that's happening. Have I got like something brought up? How do I get rid of that? Hello, Ricky! Is that working now? No. I don't know why it's tabbing like that, because it wasn't doing that like just a second ago. That's very strange. Okay. I'm gonna quickly open my window. I am boiling. Sorry, this has not been a very smooth start. I'll get into it in like 2 minutes, properly. Right. Let's do this. Unplugged my headphones. Amazing. Okay. Okay, let's go. So I've stored each of the coordinates. So I've got x1, y1, and z1, and x2, y2, and z2. So now I want to find if it's positive or negative. So get polarity. So I want to do execute, or let's do scoreboard, players, set, let's call it x is pos, morph global to 0, and then I'm going to do. There's something satisfying about watching the stream with all the coding. It's like, see, genuinely, like, see, after you've completed something, or like once you get through something, it's always really satisfying. That's why I love coding. So now what I want to do is I want to execute if x2 is less than x1. Let's not forget these. And if it is, I want to execute f score and run. So if x2, so no, if x1, so x pos, so it assumes it's negative, but if it's positive, so if the area effect cloud is like in the positive direction in the x, I want to set that and run scoreboard players set x is pos to 1, and I'm going to repeat that. Let's fix that, and let's repeat that for each one. So y is pos, Okay, whatever. And then finally the z-axis. Z. 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 Okay, so now we know the polarity of the things. So I'm actually going to go back into here. Where's on reload? As in setup, on reload. And I want to add a... Are there going to be advancements for certain mobs you collect? Or have you already done those and I didn't watch that stream? Are there going to be advancements for certain mobs you collect? So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm actually checking if every single mob you kill is a baby, if like so every variant. So for example, if there is a sheep and it happens to be like a different colour, like if it's a grey sheep and you kill that grey sheep, you'll only unlock the grey sheep morph, and then you'll only be able to transform into the grey sheep. That's all set up. I didn't do any of that on stream because it was way too complicated and I did not trust myself to be able to do it live because it was difficult, and that's where all that huge Python code came from. Mental. Right. Here we go again. So I want to add... Have I added a constant scoreboard? I've not. Let's do that. Scoreboard, objectives, add morph, const, dummy, and I'm going to set... Still not letting me tab. That's so bizarre. I'm going to look into that. And I'm going to do scoreboard, players, set. Let's call the constant... I mean, I don't think we can call it that though. Let's call it flip. Const -1. So that means we can do arithmetic with -1 now, because it's stored in the scoreboard. So go back up to Fireball as the blaze. And what I want to do here is... Has your tab been changed to a different hotkey? I don't believe so. I hope not. It's like tabbing... It's so weird. I don't know why it's not just tabbing in the text. I really don't know. It's very bizarre. Okay. So now I want to make them positive. Because I've stored if they're positive or negative now. So I can do make positive. Wait. So, wait, do I want to do that? I don't think I do. What I want to do is I want to find dy, dx, and dy. So I'm just going to get the difference in each of the coordinates. So scoreboard, players, operation, x2 minus x1. Let's not forget these. Let's take away that, okay. And now I'm going to do the same, but for y and x. Y and z. And then I'm going to make positive. That's probably an easier way to do it. So execute if the score of x2 is negative. Morph global is negative. So like that. Run. I want to make it positive. So scoreboard, players, operation, x2, morph, global, multiplied by the constant which I set up, which is -1. Okay, do that for each of them again. Boom, boom. So y, 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 y. So I've got the difference, and I've made them positive. And now I need to fix the polarity of them. So fix polarity. And to do that, I am going to detect, hey, if the score of x is pos, if the score of x is pos, morph global matches 0, and if the current score is not positive, meaning if the score of x2 is not positive, meaning it's meant at 0, so if the score of x2 matches less than 0, then we want to flip it, just like this. Score player's operation, x2 flip, so that flips it for that, and then we want to do the same, but hey, if it should be positive, so if x is positive 1, if it should be positive, and it's, wait, no, this is, I've done this the wrong way around, so if it shouldn't be positive, and it is positive, flip it, and if it should be positive, and it's actually negative, flip it, just like that, and then let's do that for each of them. Y2, Y2, Y, 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 and Y, and then we do it again, but for Z. Boom. Cabin. So hopefully that should fix the polarity. I've like, see, because I like have like a reset computer, I've like lost that extension which lets me do stuff properly. It's a bit of a pain. Like to multi-line and do things. It's awkward. So I'm just fixing the polarity, and then at that point I just want to have a look at what the score is, because I want to double check that the scores look reasonable. So let's go back into the game. Reload. Set the sidebar to Morph global. So hopefully if I now run function morph abilities slash blaze slash fireball, there we go. So we can ignore all those ones, we want to focus on, no, we want to look at the Z2. So if I'm looking straight, like pretty much straight ahead in the X direction, we'd only want the X one to have any value. Everything else should be 0. So X2 is that. Looks like it's the wrong way round. Y2 is minus 86. Right, so that's not worked. And what's going on in the log? Check. No errors. So let's just double check what I've done, see if it makes sense. So I'm taking the player's coordinates and storing them in a score. I am then taking the area effect cloud coordinates and storing them in a score. Okay. And then getting the polarity, so if x2 is greater than x1, then we know it should be in that direction. That looks right. Here we're finding the difference. I think this could be the issue, because with negatives... What resource pack am I using? I'm using a bit of a combination, I think. I've kind of got my own one, and I'm using a vanilla tweaks thing. Really, these are both personal things. You can get vanilla tweaks on a website called Vanilla Tweaks, and you can like customize it all, like a load. It's really great. I'd recommend. And this is kind of my personal one, so that's what gives it like the rocks. If you look around, those rocks, yeah, there's a rock there. That's something that's done in the resource pack. So I think this bit here is the issue. So let's just put in like pretend values. So let's say x1 ends up being 4 and x2 ends up being 9. What would happen here is it would go, okay, x2 is bigger, so because x2 is bigger, it sets x as positive 1, so we know it should be positive. It then finds the difference, so it goes x2, which is 9, minus x1, which is 4. This is 5. Okay. That does seem right. Okay. And then make positive. I'm checking if their x score is negative. No, if their x score is negative. Because okay, so the reason I've done that whole make positive thing is because it could do it, it could end up being that x2 is 4 and x1 is 9, right? So if I was to do it that way, it would become 4 minus 9, which is minus 5, which we need to make positive, so that's what I'm doing here, or I should be doing. Has the flip constant been there? Morph constant. So is there? So x is pause. What were those? Let's see if I got that right. So if I run that place thing again, it should be going that x is positive, z is negative. So it's not actually showing up because there's not enough space. X is positive 0, so it's thinking it's negative x, which is incorrect. And it's thinking z is positive, which is also incorrect, so it's backwards. Interesting, okay. If I just failed here. If x2 is greater than x1, x2 should be positive. Huh. If x2 is greater than x1, run scoreboard players set x position. So if the second coordinate is greater than the first coordinate, set x as positive 1. Excuse me, just sneezed. Woo! So x is pos is 0. Why is it 0? That's so weird. He's like my dad. So x pos is set to 0 if the second x coordinate is greater than the first x coordinate, then it sets x as pos to 1. Why is that not working? I don't edit that from here on out, do I? I don't. So why is that wrong? X2, Morph global. So that's the area effect cloud. I'm a bit stuck, I'll be honest. I'll work it out, I'll be fine. So if I look at the negative x, it's 0, which is correct. That direction. So So it's always 0. Is that correct? Z is pos is 1. So this is never working. So if the second x coordinate is greater than the first x coordinate, both stored on that scoreboard, which they are, run scoreboard players set z as pos, morph global, to 1. What is happening here? Because that's summoning it 5 blocks ahead of me. Right? Yeah, it should be. And I'm definitely looking in the negative x right now. But it's telling me that the x coordinate is 0, which is correct. But if I was to look in the positive direction, it still says it's 0. What are the... Before I... Okay. Why would that possibly do that? x2 minus x1. Nothing edits it, right? That's that. Like x is pos, that's it. All it does is check the score down here. Nothing's edited. That isn't getting assigned correctly. If x2 is greater than x1, run scoreboard player set x as pos morph global to 1. So that should be happening when I'm facing positive. But it's not. It's... Huh? Oh. Hit my microphone. Nice. x1, x2, it's storing coordinates of the player. That's all that's doing. This is storing the coordinates of the area effect cloud, which is 5 blocks ahead. Position, yeah. Okay. It is then going, hey, set x as pos to 0 initially, unless told otherwise by this command. If the score of x2... That seems right. I don't understand what's going on here. What if? So let's just double check the area effect cloud's being summoned in the right place. And if I comment all of this out. So let's ensure nothing after it's messing it up. I'm pretty sure it isn't though. Maybe this will help find the problem. Okay. So now all we have is we just have that. So it stores the 2 coordinates and it finds if it's positive or negative. So let's see if that's working properly. So it's 0. So okay, so what are the 2 x coordinates? So x1 is 498 roughly. It's 503. Why is the x coordinate smaller? It's being summoned... What if I give it a longer duration so I can double check it's been summoned in the right place? Let's go like 5 minutes. That's not 5 minutes, is it? Is it? That divided by 20 is how many seconds? No, let's not do that. Let's go like, let's just do that. So let's run it. And there's area effect cloud. It's been summoned a lot lower than I expected. But it's definitely in the positive direction, right? Oh my gosh. Got it. I forgot to put the multiplication factor on these. So that's probably just fixed it, I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure that's it. So if I select all this again. Like that. No. Okay, so if I select all of these? That's weird. I'll just do it manually. Oh, whoops. Oh, that was a bit silly. Okay. So let's see if it's doing stuff correctly now. So X is pause, should be paused now. Which it is. If I turn around, run the command. It's negative. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. So if I was to face... Let's just teleport myself to here. So this is me looking like straight forward, so nothing in that direction and nothing in that direction. So only one of these scores, the Z coordinate, should have anything stored to it after it's found the difference. Which should print out 5, I think. So there's that. Let's grab the Z2. Yes. How's that value? Okay, so it has a value. Cool. X1 or X2 has a different value, which it shouldn't have at all. Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to bring that. Oh wait, whoops. I was just typing stuff in command. Chat. So it hasn't done things correctly. Because X2 in this case, because we're going straight forward, the difference in X should be 0. Because it's basically just gone straight over like this. But the difference in X is it's not 0. It's that. Interesting. X is pause, so we know it's working up until that point. I feel like it's very unlikely this bit isn't working, because, well, X2 is still, Z2 should be positive, which it is, and X and Y should have been 0. But they're not, but they're negative, so I guess that's kind of okay. So I'm flipping them. So I'm making them positive. Maybe the issue is still coming from here actually, because let's say we have an X coordinate of... Please make it for Bedrock Edition. I would love to if I had the time. I don't, and making something of this scale in Bedrock Edition would be... It would be near impossible, to be honest. Well, it's not impossible. It's doable, but it would be so hard. Like to do it to the same level that's been done here. Okay, X. So I think this is going wrong, because technically X could be like 43, and then the second X could be 55 or 66. Let's go with a smaller number. And depending on what way you take them away, you'll get a different number. So 43 minus 47 would give you minus 4. Whereas the other way around would give you positive 4. But what if that was minus? Let's just double check. So 47 minus 43 would be 90. And then minus 43 minus 47 would also be minus 90. So do I need to make them positive first? Let's make them positive first. Then find the difference. Then fix the polarity. Let's just see if that works. It might not. Quite unlikely that it will, to be honest, but let's see. Let's face an actual direction. So it's still given that. It's given that. Okay, those are so wrong. What is going on here? Okay, so I'm getting the polarity, so I know what polarity it should be. I'm making them positive. I guess I should do that to both of them then, if I'm doing that. So let's also do it to 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. So I'm making them positive, and then I'll fix it after. Back into the game. Okay. Still giving the same values. So it's making them positive. It's finding the difference. And then it should fix that based on that. I won't be making this for Bedrock Edition, sorry. Oh. Oop. So I know that's all working. This is making them positive. Okay. And I'm flipping it after. Find the difference. And then flipping it. Like, I'm really sorry, it's a hard no. I physically do not have the time. I'm sorry. But that's it. I can't change that, I'm sorry. I won't be making it for Bedrock. X2. See, the thing is, this all feels like it works in my head. But it's not. So what I'm doing is I'm getting the polarity, so I'm just finding if it's positive or negative, what direction it should be by the end. It's something wrong with my logic, but it makes sense in my head. but it's wrong, so. Running that, why is Z2 like that? If I move forward, does Z change? Z is getting smaller? Wait, that's basically just my current coordinate. Right? But minus 5. Hold on. Oh, what did I just do? Don't know what I just done. I think everything's still on the screen. Yeah, it is. I think I clicked something. There's plenty of tutorials online on how to download Minecraft on PC. It's not too bad. You just have to get it from the website. Oh, that's why I'm getting confused, because it moved me file. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think Blaze would be this hard to begin with, but, you know, firing straight into it, fair enough. Thanks for 0. Da -da -da -da. If C2 is greater than Z1, so this is getting the 2x coordinates. So we know that all works. Let's just ignore that. That works. This makes them positive. Them both positive. But this bit seems like it's returning the wrong thing. So wait, see if I add a tail raw. Putting your question more times won't make me more likely to do it. I'm sorry. It's genuinely not that hard. It's like you just go on the website and I think you just log in and it's like a download button. There'll definitely be more videos out there. Let me quickly grab MC Stacker because I can't remember. I can never remember the syntax for Taura. For a score. I should probably learn it. I've used it so much. I never learn anything. If I have a resource to generate it, why learn it? You know. Okay, I just want to add a component type score, and then value objective. Okay, that's it. Easy enough. So that should help with debugging a bit, because I'll get to post the thing at each point, or put the score there at each point. Which website? Minecraft.net. Just like the official Minecraft website. If you didn't know, that's what it is. If you just search up the Minecraft website, it will bring it up. Okay, so I want to print x2 morph global. So let's see what's happening at this point here. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner actually. This is going to be useful. Okay, save that. Let's run this and see what's going on. So after it's done the takeaway, huh? Oh. So that's just way off. Will you make any more mods for Bedrock Edition? Honestly, it's not in my plans soon, because I've got other things to work on, or other things I'd like to work on. I'm not saying no entirely, I might, but it'll be it's unlikely. Most of the stuff I'll be doing from now on will be Java, just because it's so much better from my point of view to be able to create things. It's not ideal, I'm sorry, but I can't please everyone, unfortunately. I keep hearing this thing about T-Launcher. I hope it's not what I think it is. I'd recommend you just buy the game. If you can. It's... Nope. I wouldn't endorse downloading a non-official copy. It's probably likely unsafe, and it's just, I don't know, it's not something you should really be doing. It's not good. Okay. So what is going on? Why is this not working? Let's see. So it's printing the wrong values. Fireball. I feel like I am kind of going around in circles here. I can't quite spot it. I'll spot it. Don't worry, I will spot it. But this sometimes happens. Oh. Phone going off. So this is taking both of the stored coordinates and flipping them to make them positive. It's then taking them away from each other. I don't understand what's going wrong here. So see if I do the same. Let's just do it after each bit, actually, and just change the color. This will help with debugging. Let's change that to like yellow. Let's do the same up here. But let's make it red. Wow, nice coding. Thank you. I mean, it would be nice if it worked. That would be even nicer. Those values haven't changed. None of them have changed ever. Have I like named the scoreboard wrong or something? What? So between this point, was it just happened that I was facing a positive? What if I face this way? And those numbers are all the same. That's definitely not right. What? So that's the initial value. This should be checking that. Let me just double check that works. So is x2 currently negative? It is. So if I run this in chat, that should make x2 positive. Which it has. So why is it not doing it here? I'm 17. I mean, beginning of 17. I didn't turn 17 that long ago. In which language do you code? This just really isn't really a programming language technically. It's just the stuff you'd put in a command block in game. It's an MC function. So it's just the commands you type in chat or whatever. I'm just doing it in files to make this a Morph mod. Why wouldn't this work? I mean, with that being said, I have used Python to generate a lot of this, but that's to generate MC function code. Like, basically to just generate the files for Minecraft. Yeah, it's a big file. If the score of x2 is less than 0, so it looks like, see this bit all up here? This isn't running. Right? Because it's not flipping after that point. Because see, look, what should be happening is it should be setting that up. So I know that's all correct. So this should just be the original value of x2, y2, and z2. So whatever the area effect cloud's coordinates were. Then it should be making those coordinates positive. And then printing them out again. But that's not happening. Doing that, it's printing out the exact same numbers. Nothing's changing. Like, that number there should have become positive. And if I type it in chat, it looks like it does become positive. Because if I type... Wait. Wait. If I missed... So yeah, it's X, Y... Maybe that's what's been messing it up. Oh no. I hope it is, to be fair. That'll be nice. But I hope not, because it's a really silly mistake. That was it. Okay! Okay, that's good though. At least that worked. That worked. That's good. Has the music just disappeared? Oh, it's just very quiet, I think. Is that even playing? It looks like it's coming through on the thing. Let me know, I can turn it up if you'd like. Anyone. Right. Sorry. Is that maybe fixed? Well, it's still not fixed it. Because it's not getting the difference properly. So let's see what's going on there. So this should definitely be changing. Why this isn't changing is very strange. Oh. Oh my gosh, guys. Guys. I called the scoreboard. I put an O. I put an O in Morph when there shouldn't be one. Oh. Right, let's see if that works. That's looking better. Okay. So, this might be it. Whoa, my body just did that fake fall thing. Whoa. Whoa. Have you, do you guys know what I'm on about? That. Whoa, that's strange. Okay. I think I'm good. I'm gonna like open my window a bit more. I don't know if I'm maybe just getting a bit warm. Right, once I fix this, I'll probably take a quick break, because I think it's good to take a break every hour or so, even just like a 5-minute break, just to clear my mind. I'll step outside for a little bit, get some fresh air. Okay. Yeah, let's do this then. Boom. So 0, 0. That is so almost correct. But it's the wrong way. That number there should be positive because it's in that direction. So it definitely should be positive. So why is it not being made positive? If said. So what's said is pause, because that should also be scoreboard, players get Z is pause, morph global. So it's 1, it's saying it should be positive, but... Oh wait, no, that is right. Actually, it is right. I'm just not printing it after that bit. So I believe I can just remove all this, right? I don't need these tail rows anymore, because we found the problem. It's all sorted. Whew, that took longer than I expected. Okay. But now, what this is doing, these... Oh, it's still printing it in chat? What one's... Where is that? Of Mr. Tail row. Oh, there it is. I'll print it after, actually, just for debug. I believe I can do... like... Okay, whatever, that works. Back into the game. Boom. So what this is doing is whatever direction I look. So if I'm looking in the positive X direction, so like the red, green and blue are all positive if I'm looking this way. If I then run this, it's basically getting the motion values which I am going to assign to the fireballs. Just like that. And they're all different because depending on where you're facing, because the motion is made out of 3 different values like X, Z and Y. So it needs a different amount on the X, different amount on the Z and different amount on the Y depending on where you're facing. And that is basically what it's given us. It's given us the ratio between them. So now I'm gonna pop this. I'm going to summon a fireball, and I'm going to pop these values onto the fireball, but I'm going to give it a multiplier, because a motion of 332 is insane. That's way too fast. The maximum's 10. So I'm going to need to give it, like, I don't know. Might need to be less than 1%. We'll see. So once we've done that, I guess we want to do summon Minecraft small fireball, and let's give it the tags of Morph Blaze Fireball. Why not? That works. And then let's give it the Morph New Fireball. That works. Will you ever make a survival series? I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but it's unlikely. I don't see myself doing that, really, to be honest. I'm not a huge survival player. I mean, I don't mind it, but I mean, I'm usually doing this. Do you know what I really want to do? I really want to make a map, because I've done like I've done add-ons, I've done data packs. Something that I've never actually done to a point and released is a map, and I really want to do that. But obviously, like, I've got exams in like 2 or 3 weeks, or basically replacement for exams. So yeah, that's the whole thing. So I'm gonna be revising after this, but yeah. So yeah, summon that fireball, and then what we want to do is we're gonna do give motion values to fireball. Let's actually summon it a bit in front. Let's go like a block ahead. So let's do execute as that. I don't actually need to do that, I can just do this. Plummet equals 1. So that's like 1% right there. I think. What's motion stored in? Double. I was right. Okay. I think I've put them the wrong way around. Yep. Run scoreboard. Players get morph. X2, sorry. Morph. Hold on. So I'm going to do that. This is basically doing it for each of the X directions. So let's do that. Oh. No. And then. Okay, that works. Let's put a space, and let's do position 1, position 2, and Y, and Z. Okay. So if I then go back into the game, is this music just got really loud? Hopefully it's still okay. Let me know, I can adjust it. So I've just grabbed the... So I've actually just applied them. Oh wait, no, I know. Okay, so sorry, that's my bad. Motion. I'm not changing its position, I'm changing the fireball's motion. Based upon that ratio we have down there. Okay. So... that, I guess, means... Oh, and I'll also need to untag. I knew there was something else. I need to do... No, the music is like that only, it didn't increase suddenly. I can turn it down. Let me know. I'll turn it down if you would like. Whatever is nicest to your ears. Toggle entities type equals basically that. Remove the new fireball tag. So hopefully this might just work. That would be nice. But if I then run this command, that worked, didn't it? Look at that. okay, it's definitely going way too fast though, right? How fast does a fireball usually go? That feels way too fast, doesn't it? Maybe like half that speed? Right? Yeah. Does that feel like a blaze? Do blazes shoot at certain mobs? Because I could actually test, and I could find exactly the motion. That's probably a bit more effort than it's worth though. I feel like that... Is that too fast? What do you guys think? Does that feel too fast? Because usually a blaze doesn't fire from that far away. Usually it just kind of goes... Maybe that is maybe a little bit too fast. Yeah, try half of that. I'll try half of it again. Yeah, too fast. Okay. Oh, starting forest fires. Do not recommend. Does it ever stop? Oh. Wait, can a blazes fireball stop? Right, hold on. If I... Why does it never stop? Wait, can I spectate? Oh no, oh, this is when we get in junk. No, not going there. Unloaded chunks. Okay. That is strange though. I should probably fix that or give it a timer at least so it dies after a certain amount of time. It looks like it just keeps reapplying the motion for an actual blaze. That's quite interesting. That's cool though. Yeah. That's slowing down. Do you know what we could do? Is that worth it? Probably not. I was gonna say we could like create a scoreboard and store like the initial motion and just keep applying it to the fireball. But honestly, I think we're better just killing it after a certain amount of time. That's probably just as good. I'll do that. I'll do that and then 5-minute break. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna need a new scoreboard objective. I mean, I could probably reuse one of them, but I prefer to create a new one. Let's call it just timer, I guess. Let's just create a one dedicated to that. Why is my tab button not working? Okay, scoreboard objectives, add morph timer. Is that really what I want to call it? I guess I kind of want to call it morph. Do you know what? It really doesn't matter that much. Let's not overthink it. Morph ticks. Let's go with that. So what I want to do is I want to do in the tick bit in here I want to do what I want to do is I want to do execute as all entities whose type equals small fireball, whose tag equals morph. What did I call it? Now whenever I summon it, I have blaze, morph blaze fireball. Okay. Morph blaze fireball. At s run function as fireball with that tag. I want to just run the function. Let's call it. Oh, let's go into morph abilities. Let's just go into the blaze bit to keep it all together. Abilities / blaze. Awesome. / blaze, and let's do tick. Let's go tick.mc function. So now what I want to do is I want to do scoreboard players add to @s morph tick1 execute if the score of @s morph tick matches. How long feels right? 1, 2, maybe just like 50 ticks maybe? Let's try that. Kill fireball after time. Increment life counter. Okay, so that hasn't worked. Let's see what's going on here. Is this even getting ran? Say hi. I imagine it's probably not. Oh, it is. Okay. So it's something in here. Add to @s morph tick 1. If morph tick matches more than 50, kill @s. That does seem right. If I not. What did I call it? Oh, I called it text, didn't I? That'll be it. Use the wrong scoreboard name. That's probably too long, isn't it? Yeah, it's too long. That's like almost a second too long. Let's change it to like a second and a half, maybe? I don't know if, does that feel weird that it, what do you guys think? Would I be better like making it continue like infinitely with the motion? Or would I be better like killing it like I am now? Because I could do both. Because a blaze fireball usually just continues with the same motion it looks like. So I just need to keep reapplying that initial motion. Which wouldn't be a huge issue. Is that better? If killing takes time, then don't kill it. If killing takes time... let it run infinite. I almost feel like that maybe would be better. To just... okay, we're changing how we're doing this. Let's delete that. I should probably still kill it after a certain amount of time just to be safe. So let's kill it after like 10 seconds. So 200. It's actually quite an easy fix. Let's do that and then I'll go on a break. I've been saying that for a while. Okay. So instead of... so really what I want to do is I want to do... instead of storing it in the entity motion, I will copy that. So I'll put the motion in here. Give motion. And it will apply the motion to @s. Motion 0. Score players get @s. @s morph fireball direction 1. Direction 2. Direction 3. Boop. Boop. And then in here, I'm just going to, instead of storing it to the entity, I'm going to store it to a score. So execute store result. Store. Execute store result score in that entity still, but I want to put that. And then we don't need to do that. Run. Do that. Okay. So let's do that for the X. So get X2, get Y2, get Z2. And then direction 2, direction 3. And I think that should work. I didn't add the scoreboards. That's why. Fireballs. So let's do... Oh, why does it keep doing that? Go away. How do I get rid of this? I don't even know what that is. It's like a search, but... I don't know. It just happens to exist, I guess. So let's do scoreboard. Objectives. Add morph direction 1 dummy, and let's add 1 for each direction of the fireball. Yeah. So hopefully now... That seemed to work, right? It didn't set things on fire though, did it? Oh no, it did. I just must have not been able to see it because it was too far away or something. It does look like it's glitching out a little bit, doesn't it? Is that just me? Yeah, look at that. I feel like a blaze usually does that, actually, to be fair. New update in VS Code, even I didn't know that existed. Yeah. I mean, I still don't understand. It's whenever I click tab, it opens. Like, I click tab. Now nothing's happened. I don't understand. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so that's good though. So we've kind of got the blaze fireball. We'll be able to reuse that code for other things, by the way. So we can use it, even just that whole thing about sending something in the motion of the direction you're looking, that can be reused. Like, for example, snow golems. We're going to do it for snowballs or ghasts. So it's definitely worth doing that. It's not like it's only for that one mob. So it's definitely still worth doing it. Okay. So I will still need to add some way of triggering that. Why is that not? Oh, I know why. Glitchy because you have hitboxes on? I don't think so. It looked like it was actually visually glitching out. Yeah, look, it just kind of... It's not a huge deal. Because it works for like the first bit. Is it maybe just when the entity gets too far away? I'm not exactly too sure, but it seems to work. So I will also need to add some way of triggering this. I'm going to need to come up with some way of allowing the player to trigger things. Also, the reason it's not working right now is because it's still running as my feet. So whenever I actually run this function, whenever you actually click it, I'll actually do execute as... execute anchored as... I don't know if you still need to do this. I know this is a bug at one point. A resource pack wouldn't affect that. Oh? Oh no, is that? Oh! Okay, actually. The reason that's not... Wait, no, because that should fireball. Okay, I will need to actually add on something to the... Okay, I'll do that after. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I'm going to grab a drink. I'm going to step outside, get some fresh air. I'll keep the music on. The first one was glitchy. I'm not too sure what you're referring to. But, yeah. Okay, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I shall return. Okay, I guess I will keep the music on and stuff. I will switch to this. I will see you all in around about 5 minutes. Aha! hello. I don't think it's been a full 5 minutes. Roughly. I'll take a step outside to grab the drink. I'm all set to return. Also, I don't know if any of you have noticed, but see that thing that's playing the music? It's really annoying me, but the background is like, it's not aligned with the text. It's kind of frustrating. It's just that font. I've had problems with that Minecraftia font doing that. It's a little bit annoying, I'll be honest. Okay, so we've got the blaze. We've got the blaze that can shoot things. It doesn't look like it's going exactly where I'm looking though. It's not. The reason for that... why is that, actually? I think it's just to do with where I'm running it. I mean, I'm running it at my eyes. I might just fix that off stream so we can move on to something else, because we've been doing this blaze thing for a lot longer than I thought we would. I thought that would take like 15 minutes. It did not, because of all the problems. But, okay. What mob next? Actually, before I do that, I'm going to remove that Telraw debug thing. Forgot to remove that. Or I'll just comment it out, because it might come in useful later on. Okay, so we've kind of got... I mean, a blaze does also fly. So I don't really want to work on the flying mechanic today, because I actually don't know how I'm going to do that yet. Or like, how's the best way to make people fly? Like by looking up and down, or... I need to work out how to actually trigger the abilities and fly, I guess. Those are the two big ones. But okay, so we spent a lot of time on blaze, but that's just because that was quite a complicated one. So bat. What could a bat do? I don't know. It can fly, I guess. It can be annoying. Not sure. Bee? A bee doesn't really have any specific ability, as far as I can remember. Blaze, we've done that. Cat. A cat shouldn't take fall damage. So how can we prevent fall damage? I know we can do it with jump boost, but I think that's a bit glitchy. How should we prevent fall damage? Let's Google it. How to prevent fall damage in Minecraft. Make video how to download Java Edition on... I won't be doing that. There's a website. You can go into minecraft.net and you can download it there. Slow falling. I guess that is true, actually. That's a good way to do things. So what I could... That's a good point. Let's do that. Let's do that. Thank you. So I could make it so that you only get snow falling after you fell a certain distance. I did that for my Elemental Conduits pack. If you're looking to get Minecraft Java Edition for free, you're not... I wouldn't. You should pay for it. I see T-Launcher floating about, and I assume that's what it is. It's like a... What's the word? It's like a clone copy thing. I really would not recommend that. Yeah. This music's intense, isn't it? Let's get something a bit more... Sure, let's go with that. Okay. Right! Hello, Tobias. I think that's how you pronounce that. Tobias. I don't know. Okay. So, I can make it so you only take fall damage after you fell at a certain distance. Because a cat wouldn't actually, like, fall slowly. A cat still falls at a normal speed. It should just take no fall damage. But I don't think there's a way to give slow falling that's pretty much... Yes, that music. Yes, the tumble music. Effect. Give a S. Slow falling. I'm pretty sure the minimum effect's still, like, a very noticeable amount. Yeah, that just feels unnatural. A cat wouldn't do that, would it? There's like, see, if you go on YouTube, Google it, there is so many tutorials, I promise you. It's just a case of, you know, searching it on YouTube. So how did the thing is, I worry about only making it right as you hit, before you hit the ground, because if you're falling at like maximum velocity, 20 ticks per second isn't, that's not maximum velocity, 20 ticks per second, which is the maximum commands we can run in a second, 20 commands in a second, it still might not catch you right before you fall. I'm pretty sure there is a level of jump boost though. I might try that, but I have a feeling it has glitchiness. 255? Minimum creative, that's kind of pointless. But I can still jump normally. Okay. But if I'm in survival, and I go like that, hopefully I shouldn't die. I didn't. Oh, so it's just a case of giving a high level of jump boost. Alright, that seems doable, doesn't it? Effect. Give at S. Jump boost. Let's hide particles. For 1 second. So that eliminates fall damage. Fall damage. I guess, let's leave it at that for now. Let's kind of see if we can get through the mobs and see if any ideas come to mind and stuff. If you see a mob and you have like a really cool idea, or just even spitball, if you have any sort of idea, do let me know, because, you know, the more suggestions we have, the better we can make it. Cave spider, they should be able to poison people, right? So I'll add that. Poison people. Poison players. Oh. Excuse me? Bro. That seems a bit unnecessary. Okay. Well, let's go far away. Very far away. Nope. Nobody saw that. Okay. What is Morph? It's basically this. It's this. So I can become a blaze. I'm a blaze now. I can become a ghast. I'm a ghast now. I can become a polar bear. I can become a baby polar bear, specifically, or an adult one, if I chose to. No. Confirm. Adult polar bear. That's basically all it is. It just lets you transform into mobs. I'm currently working on giving all the mobs different abilities, or at least coming up with ideas for them. So a cave spider should be able to poison players via a punch, I guess. That'll be quite easy to implement. What I might do, see for now, instead of actually implementing all these right now, I think it's worth going through them all and just spitballing ideas, and then come back to doing some of them after that. So chicken. Chicken, no fall damage again. I'll quickly copy that over. Oh, in fact, no, chicken would just have slow falling. What level of slow falling most matches a chicken? That's quite slow, isn't it? So let's unmorph. And then let's do this. Oh wow, okay, that's a lot more than I thought. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself slow falling. Let's start with slow level 3. And let's teleport all of us like 50 blocks in the air and see how well it matches. Okay, I'm faster. It needs to be slower than that. Let's try that. Still too fast. Too fast. Oh wow, they do fall slowly. Okay. Too fast still! Wow. Okay. Creepers should spawn TNT and give instant health. Instant health? Creepers should spawn TNT and give instant health to the player. The thing is, I kind of want to... As cool as it would be, I think it would kind of make more sense that you die, like you just actually explode yourself. I think that would be kind of funny. I don't know, but yeah, they definitely need to explode. Give instant health to the player. That's the bit I'm not entirely sure about. Hello? Hello? Okay. Let's teleport the chickens up again. Let's go up 100 blocks. I'm just trying to match the level of slow falling. Let's go with 7. If that doesn't work, I'll be surprised. I'm still too fast. They fall so slow. Right. Am I even getting slower? Wait, what if I do 20? Is there a limit to slow falling? I'm pretty sure that is the same as that. It is. Do you know what? It's not ideal, but I think that's the best we're gonna get in Minecraft. Should be like a catalyst? What? Could you expand on that? I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Maybe a few mobs are afraid of you. Okay. I mean, everyone is afraid of creepers. That is, to be fair. Oh, creepers also get scared by cats, don't they? So I should make it so that if there's a cat nearby, like, you freak out or something. That'll be funny. Hold on. I'm gonna write that down. I'll plop it in the creeper bit. Freak out next to cats. Mobs afraid of you. And then explode! Oh my god. Explode! Okay. Back to chicken. Let's just do slow falling. That is weird. I didn't know slow falling had a limit. But that's fair enough, I guess. Let's give it slow falling. Let's just do that. It's not perfect, but you'll still fall slow enough. I think it should be okay. Heck yeah. Shake camera function. That is something which I saw Cloudwolf Minecraft. He's demonstrated like a really cool way to do camera shake, and it's only like using one or maybe a few more commands, which could be really useful. Snow falling, I know. I just realised. Okay, COD, breathe underwater. Effect, give AS. Water breathing. Doesn't really matter the level. Should you get conduit power? What does conduit power do again? I can't remember what it actually does. It does make you swim faster, but I'm not actually too sure how fast. The falling speed of a chicken is 2 meters per second. Okay. That's pretty slow. Do dolphins have dolphins' grace? I don't know if they actually have the effect, but we can definitely do that for here. I'll put that in here. I'll just do it when I get to it. Dolphins' grace. So, about fish, I would give you like a speed boost, right? But I don't think... If I summon like a salmon, a load of salmon, right? And I become a salmon. It is quite a big list. I was thinking of splitting it into like friendly and... not friendly salmon, there we go. I feel like the swimming speed, just your normal swimming speed, is actually faster than a fish would usually be. So I'm a bit apprehensive about giving you speed. Conduit power also makes your mine faster. I mean, that... I think something we need to keep in mind is that, for example, see if I become a ghast, right? A ghast. Like, you really can't mine anything. Because like, they're constantly in the ghast. Because like, they still have hitboxes. I can't disable the hitboxes of the mobs, unfortunately. So, mining speed is kind of almost irrelevant. Okay, let's continue. You give spiders a code as if all surfaces are ladders. Yeah, I can do that. I think I need to do it different on Java. I don't think I can... On Bedrock you can make like anything climbable, I'm pretty sure, but can't do that on Java. So I'll need to use like levitation, but yeah, definitely, I'll do that. Spiders should climb walls, that makes sense. Okay. Cow... What does a cow do? It moves. Can guess I'll come back to that. Creeper, we got that. Dolphin, should get Dolphin's Grace. Did I not put this here already? Did I accidentally put it in Donkey? I did. Fish should hurt when on land, that's true. Like, I'll test if they're in an air block and stuff, and I can just give the player, like, Wither. Generate milk buckets? That is true, I guess. Could do that. I feel that might be a bit overpowered, though. If you morph to a cow, then will the player be able to milk you? Yes. Yes, a player will be able to milk you. That's interesting. That'd be kind of funny though. Something to do with milk. I don't want it to be too overpowered. Okay, Dolphin's Grace makes you swim faster, makes sense. Donkey, nothing really comes to mind. Drowned, breathe underwater again. Do drowns die on land? They don't, do they? I don't think they do. They do burn though. Okay. Elder Guardian, make things slow, I guess. Make players slow. That would just be so annoying, just make everyone super slow. Elder Guardian, sure, make players slow. They shoot lasers. Enderman. Teleports. Maybe teleport randomly? Like chorus for it, maybe? Enderman has an infinite stack of ender pearls, like when you use one you get one. I don't know if it would be better to just add like a teleport function and give it like a really big cooldown for an enderman. Because I kind of worry about this being too overpowered. I don't really want it. I want it to be able to just kind of be plopped in a server and not really be too intrusive. I just kind of want it to add like a few powers to make things realistic. So I'm not really... See, that's why I'm a bit apprehensive about the flight stuff as well, because I don't really know if I want players to fly. Because I don't want it to be too overpowered, but I feel like creating a morph add-on, that kind of does happen, because you're giving mobs abilities like flight. Yeah, so I think I'll probably like a teleport function with a cooldown rather than actual ender pearls, because otherwise that could be exploited to get to the end really fast. Endermite. Evoker, what one is that? Oh yeah, yeah, Endermen should teleport away when in water. Are you making it so you have to kill the mob to use it? Yes, I am. Specifically, I'm making it so you have to kill the type of mob as well. So if I was to become a cyan sheep, you have to kill a cyan sheep to be able to morph into a cyan sheep. Like, it's that specific. Which I think it's cool, because it means you can kind of go around, you can kind of unlock morphs as you go. What I'll do is, see in a little bit, I'll put the data pack into a new world, because I've basically cheated myself in every morph, and I'll show you how the menu works if you're a new player. And yeah, I'll do that at the end. But yeah, that water thing for an Enderman is a good shout. Evoker, what one is that? There's so many of those types. So are they the ones that... I'm gonna make myself invincible for a sec. Wait, what does the sheep do? Nothing yet. Well, let's unmorph. Spawn Vexes. I guess that's one. Spawn Vexes. Okay. No experience drop, because I don't want it to be exploited. Do they do anything else? Are these the ones that also can make the floor things? Yup. Floor things. Floor biters. Yep, also spawn fangs. That's the word. 4 fangs. By the way, can you make a cubecraft item what you can click and opens a chest menu? Now that is technically possible, but see, in this scenario, whenever you've got like so many options and like sub menus, it's such a pain, to be honest. Especially whenever I'm detecting, like it'll only show you the mobs you can morph into and stuff, so that makes it a ton harder. And they also changed red sheeple to blue or blue sheep to red, I can't remember. Oh, that's true, there's that Johnny thing. They can... There's some thing like that. Change sheep color. Okay. Fox. Blue to red, yeah. Okay, Fox. Fox. Johnny is for Vindicator. Oh, okay, I see. Fox. I mean, you get 2 variants. You get a snowy and a normal, but by themselves they don't. They can hold items. That's true. Is that useful? If you unlock the drowned and morph into a drowned, will the drowned holding trident fishing rod matter? No, so it doesn't take into account the items or it's wearing or anything. It just takes into account things like its variant, for example the variant of horse and stuff. Foxes jump very high, so they do. Extra inventory slot to carry an item. Or Fox should have 1 hotbar slot. You unfortunately cannot change that. Unfortunately, I cannot change the size of the hotbar. That's a limitation of Datapacks. That's not something I can do. What is Morph? It's basically just something that lets you morph into... It's a pack I'm working on that lets you morph into different things, whatever you want, and it will give you unique abilities. Basically, that's it. Oh, I thought no inventory when you're in the game. No inventory when you're in the game. The thing is, you need to be careful because the player could have a full inventory, right? And that's going to be a pain to make them drop all those items. So I'd probably be a bit apprehensive about doing that. Okay. Ghast, fireball, of course. Wisp can decrease inventory slots. I don't know. Is that a person? Wisp? I assume. I mean, it is technically possible. Like you can use like barriers, but it's messy and it's not very robust. To be honest, it's not great. It's a lot of effort for you to just lose inventory whenever you become a fox. I don't really think it's worth it. Wisp can decrease inventory slot. I mean, what you need to keep in mind is that they're probably... Oh, I actually know of Wisp, actually. They're usually using mods, I believe. Or they use, like, a mixture. But this isn't a mod, this is a data pack, so this is all using in-game commands. There's actually no programming language, technically, here, unless you count, like, Minecraft commands as a language, which I probably would. I'll be back here later, have fun though. No problem, I'll see you. Right, so Ghast, Fireball, resistant to fire. I'll add all these things after, because most of these are quite easy to add, because that will just be copying the blaze code and stuff. Guardian, shoot lasers, breathe. Breathe. I believe they can Guardians swim faster? I have a feeling they can. Spider like summon Guardian. Are Guardians scared of anything? That's fast, right? Yeah, that's abnormally fast. So faster swimming speed. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that actually. Yes, they do. Yes. Okay. Hoglin. They're not fire resistant, are they? There's so many like Hoglin, Piglin, Zoglin. It's confusing. Hoglin is the hog, right? Yeah. So that could be burnt. I'm not really too sure. Yeah, Hoglins die of lava. Okay. In 1.17 they will be scared of axolotls. That's true, I think. Bruh, they're pigs. No, I think they're saying that a guardian will be scared of axolotls. Right. Hoglin, they can be burnt. Nothing really comes to mind. Horse, speed and jump, right? So a horse is going to be really good for movement. They can have extra inventories, but I don't think it's worth implementing that, to be honest. Husks, they don't burn. Nothing really comes to mind here either. Sandy. Throw sand? I don't know, that could be funny. I don't know, I'll add it. Iron Golem. They can launch players, right? So like, knockback. And please make a bedrock version. I will not be making a bedrock version for this, unfortunately. I just simply don't have the time. You will need to update this when 1.17 is out. Yeah. But the good thing is, see, because a lot of this is generated in Python, all I really need to do is it's pretty much ready to be moved to the snapshot. Really, I've just been working on it so I can have shaders in the background. But whenever it comes to 1.17, I can just update like all of this information. Like I store all the variants and stuffs in this dictionary, so it really is just a case of most of it is auto-generated, and I can just add new abilities whenever new mobs are added. Okay, where were we? We got past that. We're at Iron Golem. Looking launch players, knockback with height. They're knockback resistant. People on MC suggestions were brats. Some suggested breeding piglins with golden carrots, and they said breeding hostile animals were bad game design. Completely ignoring the hoglin. That is true, I guess. Well, I don't know. The hoglin thing's true. I'm not really on there often. Breeding piglins with golden carrots. Are piglins the human ones? I can never remember. But I can never remember. There's so many. There's like all these villagers, illusioners, vindicators, evoke. It's just so confusing. I'll never remember them. I probably should, but I'll never remember them. Okay, llama. They can spit. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. We can like reuse the fireball code for that too, which is good. Spit. Magma cube. Jump high. Mushroom. There's nothing really unique about a mushroom. I mean, they can be mushroom stewed, I guess. Yeah, there's a spit entity, you're right. I looked at that earlier because I was interested in that. There is a spit entity. Summon llama spit. It's weird that it's an entity though. That's always been strange to me. I would have thought it would have just been a particle, but it's an entity, which is nice. Very cool. Mushroom, nothing really comes to mind because you'll be able to milk it and get mushroom stew from it anyway. Mule, It's just the same as horse, really, isn't it? Speed and jump boost. But they're slower, right? Are mules slower? I have a feeling they are. So are donkeys, I think. I suggested quicksand that changes zombies into husks and makes you sink in the desert, and they went on about how that's unrealistic since they're made from underwater shafts. That does sound like an interesting idea, quicksand. That would be cool, because you know you kind of have the powdered snow, right? I like that idea. I think that could be cool. And Azumavoid has changed all the piglin skins to a Star Wars one, has he? I've not seen that yet. Yeah, I feel like this Minecraft isn't very realistic, but I think there's a line. Like, you get like fantasy mobs, like, come on. Have you ever seen a spider like this? It just doesn't exist. But Minecraft's a bit of fantasy. I think it's a bit of a mix. Like, you get plants and all that, it makes sense. You get mountains, all quite realistic. But then you get like things like iron golems and the warden and stuff like that. I like it that way though. I love this game so much. Okay, mule. Ocelot, I mean that will just make creepers run away anyway, so we don't need to change that. A Poglin Datapack. That spider exists in Australia. I would hope not, because those spiders, right? Each block in Minecraft is a meter. I'd like to think there isn't a spider that's like 1.5 meters by 1.5 meters. Is that, wait, is a spider a full 2 blocks? Or maybe, I think it is. Or it's close to. Yeah, it's not quite. It's like 1.5 meters. That would be absolutely terrifying. Terrifying. I had a dream that I had this like giant spider clawing to my neck like a couple days ago. It was like, oh, it was weird. And I woke up and I felt all like stiff there. Oh, it was a weird sensation. Cave spider, yeah, they're smaller, but they're still like what, 80 centimeters, 70 centimeters or something. That's huge. Huge. I keep forgetting to take this up and down, by the way. Sorry if I'm not updating it very often. I'm trying to. Right. Panda, they can roll. Is that useful? They can snot, right? They can sneeze. Sneeze over players. Yes, let's do it! Yeah! Okay, sneeze over players. I really like that quicksand idea. I think it could be really cool. A parrot, I mean, they should be able to fly, I guess. They can... They can sit on a tree. A TNT explosion effect? I'm not, what are you talking about there? Oh, like with the sneezing panda. Please don't advertise in the chat. We're all here to have a good time. Yeah! Minecraft the Terms update. Oh no. Okay, nothing really much is coming to mind for Parrot. Phantom. They can fly. They'll burn. They can give players nightmares? I don't know. I'll throw that in there, why not? Llama spit and panda sneezes. Is a panda sneeze an entity? It's not. It must be a particle then. Yep, particle sneeze. Look at that. Isn't that just disgusting? Oh, oh, it really looks weird with shaders. Okay, let's continue. Peg? A pig's a pig, isn't it? I don't know. Phantoms are annoying, then why did you vote for it? See, I have voted for it too. I regret that decision. I do. I mean, I don't mind them, but they're just more annoying than anything else. Because like, we had some really cool options that year. We had like the Blaze boss. We had all sorts of things. There was a Blaze boss. There was that thing that could bury into blocks. Pigs can sniff. Sure. What do they sniff? You want to stick 1.16.5? You don't like the new mobs? I quite like the new mobs, to be honest. I like them all. I'm really excited for the Warden to be added. It just occurred to me, cows and sheep should be able to eat grass. So cows and sheep. No, we haven't got to sheep yet. We got to pig. Piglin brute. What one's that? Is that like, I'm pretty sure that's the overpowered thing in the bastions. It is, but I don't think it does anything that interesting. It's just stronger. Not sure. Piglin. Pillager? Maybe? Summon. They're just the crossbow guys. I won't ever play in survival. Why not? Is it because the Warden, or? To be honest, I voted for Glow Squid. I really like the Glow Squid. Because the Iceologer, I was saying this earlier, or something along those lines, like with the Evoker and stuff. The Evoker, Vindicate, we have so many of them, and I think it would just get annoying climbing mountains and getting shot off. So I voted for the Glow Squid. I also had a slight hope, a slight hope that it would glow, but it didn't. So, heyo. I don't play much survival. I'm really like motivated to do a map. I really want to make a map. I want to do like a minigame map. That'll be fun. I might stream bits and pieces of it. But, I don't know, maybe I'll start it over the Easter break. But, obviously with exams and stuff, I need to split my time between, you know, relaxing and coding. Because that's very relaxing. Not at all taxing on your brain cells. But, yeah. I always get jump scare of all mobs like spiders. That is true. We've all experienced that. Polar bear. They can... Nothing comes to mind. Pufferfish, poison, of course. Poison players. Or poison and other effects, whatever they do. Yeah, that'll be weird if you climb a mountain and an Iceologer kills you immediately. I think it would be a nice challenge, but I don't know. I just wasn't a huge fan of it. And I don't know. I wasn't overly like motivated. I wasn't overly, what's the word? Nothing really stood out to me. Is what I mean. I was kind of looking at them all, and I was like, okay, they're all fine, but none really stood out. I think because we weren't told much about them either. So, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to poison stuff, do pufferfish things. Pufferfish get big. Yes. Big. Rabbit. Do rabbits jump higher than normal? I don't actually know if they do. I mean, obviously they jump around, but I don't know if they jump higher than normal. Can a rabbit get out of like a 2D hole? Yes. I'm assuming that yes, duplicate is for the rabbits. Are rabbits scared of something? I don't know. Oh, they're scared of the player, aren't they? Rabbits attack carrots. Wait, do they? Wait, really? Wait, is that like a suggestion that I should add that, or is that something that's in the game? Yeah! Yeah, be scared. Okay. I think they're jumping like a block and a half. It's like maybe level 1 jump boost. But probably also give them like slowness. So the only way you can slowness, only way to move is hopping. So I could do it so that, yes, they're scared of you. My god, I told my second grade class about the 8 carrots and they didn't believe me. Is that... Hold on, let's do a test, shall we? This is a bit off topic, but it's fine. Just having a good time. Oh. Okay, I don't know why I did it that much. Okay. Oh. Lag spike. Oh boy. I hope my game hasn't... Okay. That wasn't very successful. Screen in middle? Yeah, go for it. I think I'll get to work on my RPG escape house game thing. Hell yeah. Right. Let's keep going. So Ravager, is that the big one? Is that the big angry? Yeah, it is. Okay. So they knock back resistance, I guess. Cats can scare creepers. Yep, we've got that one noted down. We're gonna make it like creepers freak out, or you freak out when you're morphed as a creeper. Ravager. They destroy blocks. That might just destroy blocks, I guess. Destroy blocks in front. There's a certain amount of things, so. In skeleton, add scared of dogs. Yes, I'll add that now before I forget. They do knock back. Or do they? Or do you mean like they give knockback? Where was I? Ravager. I thought they had like, yeah, they barely move. They definitely have like a huge amount of knockback resistance. Ravager TPs you 100 blocks or so. Yeah, that was a glitch, wasn't it? I remember that. Or it can teleport you a long distance. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they can destroy leaves and stuff. They must be useful in tree farms. I never really thought about that. Salmon. It's just going to be like every other type of fish. Let's just grab cod. Just copy that, because it's really just going to be the same thing. I don't think there's anything specifically unique about a salmon. Ravager teleport still exists, I think. Possibly. I don't actually know. That's very true. Sheep eat grass. Yes, that's what sheep do. That's their whole purpose. They eat grass. Shulker. Oh, I should probably also mention this. See this shulker morph? It's a little bit bugged. I'm going to need to fix it. But where is it? Shulker. So you know, oh, everything looks okay, doesn't it? Oh, what? Why is it? Oh. Okay, I did not mean that. Whoops. Why is it invisible? Is it because I've got this resource pack on? I think it is. Yeah, there we go. So there's a shulker. As you can see, like, it's fine if you stand still, but see, as soon as you start moving from when you initially morphed, it does some weird stuff. So I'm going to need to fix that by making the shulker raid an entity. That won't be too bad. That's more than doable. Oh. That's interesting. It makes you crawl. Might be able to use that for other things. Like things that are really small. Interesting. Oh, it seems a bit inconsistent though. Or, do you know what I think it is? I think, what I'll do is I'll make the shulker like... I think we could make things crawl permanently by using a shulker. So we could possibly make some of the mobs shrink with a shulker. That would be interesting. I can't make the player bigger though, but I could like shrink them down so they're crawling as all the mobs. Cool. Good to know. Okay. They can teleport when hit, that's true. Teleport when hit. They shoot bullets. Pew! Silverfish. Hide in stone. They can also be annoying. Skeleton horse. Open and close when a player is nearby. I believe that should happen anyway. I don't need to code that in. It should happen because it's an actual shulker. It's just been teleported. Skeleton horse. Nothing really comes to mind specifically. Skeleton. I mean, they can shoot arrows. I also need to like make it so some mobs get spawned with certain items. For example, see right now, if I summon into, or if I morph into a, where is it? Skeleton. Like, oh, that's skeleton horse. Skeleton. I don't have a bow currently, so that's a thing. They also do burn. That's true. Right. Silverfish summon more of them when attacked. I mean, they do and they don't. They don't summon more. They make other silverfish crawl out of blocks if they're nearby, which I believe should happen anyway. I'll add it just in case. Make other silverfish escape from stone. What if nearby skeletons can jump on top of you and shoot arrows at anything you attack or look at, maybe? And shoot arrows at anything you attack or look at. That is kind of funny. Can jump on top of you and shoot arrows at anything you attack or look at. I'll add that. I don't know if I'll add that, but well, I'll add it to the list is what I mean. I don't know if I'll actually end up implementing it, but I'll add it because it's a cool idea. Skeleton horse with skeleton riding it, which shoots arrows. Amazing. Okay, skeleton, have we done that? Slime. Do slimes actually jump higher than normal? I don't know if they do. They don't look like... Oh, this baby one doesn't look like it does anyway. The baby one, like, looks like it's jumping a normal height, it looks like. So what about a bigger slime? Is it enough to jump up 2 blocks? No. How about a very big slime? I don't know if it can jump over 2 blocks. I don't think it can. So I should probably do a similar thing to a rabbit. So similar to the rabbit, slowness, and only move via jumping. Okay. Snow Golem. The bigger the higher they jump. Are you sure? Well, I think, at least for the ones that spawn in vanilla Minecraft, they don't look like anything. I don't think they do. I think they jump further. I don't think they jump higher. Look, you can't even... You can't even jump up. If they have space. I don't think they do, look, that's not a very high jump. They look like they're jumping the same height. Or not, they're not jumping anything... Oh, we can't see anything, sorry, I fixed that, that's my bad. Yeah, that's my bad, sorry, I keep forgetting to do that sometimes. I should really make a whole... There might be a way to make it so whenever I select the VS Code window, it automatically goes up and down. But, I don't know. I prefer to... I could just share my screen, but I prefer just to be safe. In case, like, stuff pops up on the screen and stuff, just to share specific windows. Just because, I don't know. I guess it's Mega Slimes. I can summon a Mega Slime, let's see what it does. Let's just go with size like 10. So it doesn't, I don't think it is jumping higher. I think it's jumping further. It's getting like more of a horizontal momentum, but I don't think it's actually jumping further. Because look, it's still not even getting over 2 blocks. Slimes are so dumb. Yes, there is that OBS. Obs. So yeah, I mean, I kind of assumed it would be higher too, but I guess not. It doesn't look like it. Oh, it definitely doesn't look like it. Yeah, because look, it's like jumping up a block. Snow Golem, throw snowballs! Yeah! Create snow, that already happens actually. Magma cubes must have been giving me PTSD. Oh, magma cubes probably do actually. That's an interesting point, let's try it. See if it's any different. Oh no, a magma cube's definitely higher. Definitely. Okay. It's like a normal, this is like a medium sized one. It's not jumping as high as that, right? Yeah, it's jumping like 3 blocks or something. That one there is jumping like... Yeah, that's jumping way above that. So size does matter for a magma cube. Okay. I'm gonna copy that into magma cube, but it's different from magma cube. Because... Have we already done magma cube? Yeah. Okay. Is that Indiana Jones? I've never watched Indiana Jones, I don't know why I know that. Probably because I played the Lego games. That's the same with Star Wars. I haven't watched Star Wars, but I've played the Lego games on like the DS. So, you know, what can I say? I'm a true Star Wars fan. I did like try and watch one of the movies, but I just got bored. I'll be honest. I should probably retry it because I think I would enjoy it. I think I just chose a really bad one to start on. I don't know. Anyway, where were we? Where were we? Spider, climb walls, sure. Squid. But they need to breathe as well, I guess. Oh, the new Minecraft snapshot's out. Okay. Do you know what? I might check that out on stream then, I guess, in a little bit. Like, once we get to the bottom of this, I'll be interested to see what's been added. See if there's any command stuff being added, because I'm always interested in that. I'll do that, why not? That'll be fun. Stray shoots arrows, I guess. Strider. Squid drop ink when hit. Oh my god. Oh my go. Oh my go. Oh my go. They added raw iron and gold and copper. Like particles. Huh. Okay, I'm really interested in that. I'm gonna go and check that out after this then. Trader llama, probably spits as well. Tropical fish, it breathes, it swims. That's a fish. Turtle. What does a turtle do? Once we get to the end of this list, we'll take like a 5-minute break and then I'll like pop onto the snapshot and I'll just have a look at it live, because that would be fun. Why not? Let's do that. Okay. Turtle, what does a turtle do? Is there anything unique to a turtle? It can lay eggs, but that's not really useful in a morph. I don't know. Nothing really comes to mind for turtle. Okay. Vexes, I mean, I guess they can fly, but that's it. They can go through walls. It can swim faster. Is that a fish or a turtle? Swim faster? Maybe, double check. Okay. Villager. They don't do anything. They don't do anything. They just exist. By the way, what streaming platform is better to stream to? Twitch or YouTube? I always do Twitch, but it's laggy, mostly my laptop. Whatever you stream to probably won't... It probably wouldn't affect lag. I don't imagine what one you stream to. I did like one stream on Twitch, and then I just moved to YouTube, because this is where, like, everyone who, like, watches my channel, or whoever is here. Everyone's, like, on YouTube. So it kind of makes more sense to stream here, because more people will see it and be able to join if they'd like to. Yeah. But I think Twitch is probably a better platform overall. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm sticking with YouTube for now. Vindicator, what one's that? That's that Johnny thing, isn't it? But it doesn't really do anything interesting, I don't think. A turtle burns? Oh yeah, oh, I see, I remember. Burns has an axe, that's true. Has axe. Wandering trader. Pointless. I've never went to one of them. Do they even sell anything good? Is there any point in a wandering trader? Do they sell good things? So the answer to that is no. Oh. Did it just become invisible? Fair enough. Okay. A witch, it can throw potions. That might be a bit overpowered. Wither skeleton, withers what? Withers the target. I know what that means. Does it do anything else? Nothing unique. Wither. This is a really overpowered one as well. It can just send out wither skulls. Well, wither skulls. It can explode upon morph. I don't know if that's a good idea. That's kind of it. Can fly. Okay. Wolf. I guess. As a wolf. I don't know. It can shoot blue-head versions of itself. Yeah, that's what I meant by wither skulls. Wolf. I can feel my voice getting a bit tired. It's been so long since I've talked. You know, I've been in lockdown and not been able to talk that much daily. I'll get used to it again. I'll just grab, like, a drink. I'll grab some honey water. That's always great. Gotta love that. Okay. Wolf. Nothing's really coming to mind. Attach mobs? Attack mobs. Okay. Wolf doesn't do anything unique in itself, I don't think. It can attack skeletons. They help you killing mobs, that's true. But if you are the wolf, then what? You know? Sorry for bad English. No, you're fine. Don't worry. If it's readable, it's readable. That's all that matters. Spelling is a weird concept. Spelling should not matter. If it's readable, people can understand it, then sure, it really doesn't matter. If you're communicating what you mean, then what's the need for spelling, you know? I'm Dutch. Nice. I mean, I'm not Dutch, but you are. Okay, Zoglin. What one's that again? I feel like I've said what one's that so many times. Zoglin is useless. Awesome. Zombie horse. Nothing that unique. Zombie villager. They can infect. They can infect. Oh. Infect other villagers, I guess. That's kind of their only trait. Zombified hoglin. Yeah, that's true. What causes that, actually? Is that just from a hoglin being in the world? Or is that... What's a zombified... Right, okay. And they don't really do much either. Okay. Zombies, they burn. Zombie horses can take less damage. Could you expand on that? I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Autocorrector. Yeah, don't worry about autocorrect. More hearts than a normal horse. Do you know what? Mob health. That's something I need to look at. So I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I'm going to do that because I don't know if you can actually edit player health unless you can do it like this. I don't know what these base and modifier means though. Is that give me 1 heart? Is that what that's done? I don't know how this works. It has! Wait! So that's something that's quite easy to do. Whoa! I did not know that. That's really cool. That's interesting. So it doesn't do half hearts? Unless that's like a visual thing. Do I only have half a heart? That's interesting. Set to 100. Oh, I think there's a maximum. Is there? Whatever that is, it looks like a maximum. But that's good, so we can actually edit player health. I did not know that. So that's actually quite easy to do, because what I can do is I can just like do an attribute get, like I did the first time I ran this command. Just get. So yeah, the maximum is 1024. Set it back to 20. But if we can get the health of a, like a, whatever mob. Oh, whack my microphone. I do that so often. Whatever mob you're transforming into, we can grab its health and we can put that max health onto the player. No, not max, only visual max. Oh. I mean, it looks like it is a max because whenever I set it to something above it, it automatically sets it back to 1024. I think with the whatever one gives you extra hearts, there's absorption and there's another one. Heart. What's it called? I can't remember. Did they remove it? No, surely not. I'm not seeing it. Skeleton horses can walk on water. No way. Can they? Wait, if this is the case, this is going to be revolutionary. Hello? Hello? Okay, sure, I'll just do this then. Can you not? How do you do this? Can you not tame skeleton horses? The only naturally spawned ones that you can tame. Let me grab MC Stacker. Let's see. Summon a skeleton horse. Skeleton horse. Can I just make it tamed? I don't think tamed is a tag. Oh no, it is. Oh no, it is. It's just a tame tag. Okay. That's cool. That's good to know. So hopefully now... Okay. Cool. Right. This is the moment of truth. Have you lied or not? Ooh. Well. It's interesting. It doesn't seem like anything unusual though. Horses shouldn't be able to swim, should they? Because horses can't swim. I should better add that to the rest of them. So for mule horse, they shouldn't be able to swim. Horse can't swim. And that'll also apply to donkey and mule. Donkey and mule. Mule? Mule. You can't get out the horse. I can. Well, that's interesting. I mean, you don't float, but you still can't fly. I feel like, can horses swim? Is that a real life thing? I assume not, if it's not in Minecraft. As if Minecraft's realistic. I don't know. But I don't know, if they've purposely made it not swim, I imagine they probably can't swim. I don't know. Maybe they can. You can't get out of the horse like automatically when entered water. Well yeah, because you are the horse, I guess. In real life, horses can swim. Okay. I feel like most animals can. Okay, we're almost at the end here. Or are we at the end? Was I going to do anything else? Oh yeah, we're experimenting with health, but I'm pretty sure that's everything, isn't it? Unless anyone's got any other suggestions, feel free to fire them in. I'll give it like another minute, in case anyone has any ideas or whatever. Okay, so I feel like we got through quite a lot. How long have I been going for? 2 hours and 40 minutes. Not too shabby. That's quite a long one, I guess. I think my longest one is like 3 hours. What time is it? It's 4:10. Wow. Started at 1:30. Okay. Oh, let's talk about that on screen. Make a particle effect? What for? Which mob? You should probably increase the wither's health to match the bedrocks. I probably won't do that. I'll make it consistent with what's in Java, because this is Java. I feel like it makes sense to keep it consistent. 17:08. So you're like an hour ahead. I keep messing up my words. Sorry. See, that's what happens whenever you stream for a long time. Your brain, it refuses to work. Okay. Because it's a mob or an entity. Make a particle effect because it's a mob or an entity. Which mob? I'm not too sure what you mean. Okay. I want to take a look at the snapshot. I'm still here, by the way. I'm not going away right now. I'm gonna get the changelog, and we can have a look at it because I'd be interested. Hopefully, there's some technical news that would be pretty fun. Summon any particle. Okay, I'm not too sure what you mean, but Minecraft news. Where's the newest article? That Minecraft slime's still going. Okay. The article is somewhere? Where is it? I guess it's in the launcher. I'll restart Minecraft. You can now use fortune on gold, iron, gold, copper ores. How? How does that work? Because surely... Huh. Okay, I'm loading up the latest snapshot. More patch notes, yeah. Can I open it on Google? That would be ideal. Please? Snapshot? Please? Okay, no, it's fine. I'll share the Minecraft launcher. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what's been added. I'll have a look. Live reaction! Whoa! Okay. Let's get chat back up, sorry. It drops more raw ore when mined without silk touch, which can be smelted. Again, that music. Oh yes. It's gotten... Sure, let's go with that. Why not? Okay. I need to find more music. I meant to do that, I just didn't have time for the stream. Okay, so I believe... Close stream. And then if I do this, I should be able to share... that? No? Please? Okay, it doesn't look like it's wanting to grab that. Okay. What I'll do is I'll quickly do a window capture. I've not got anything. Or not a window capture, they're not just a display capture. Let's add that. Okay, that works. Here we go. Right, a new snapshot is ready to be served, although somewhat raw. Raw! Please don't tell him. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's see. Raw copper, raw iron, and raw gold. Tough blobs. Cannot be found between heights 0 and 16. Okay. So, they are... Ores that are smeltable now drop raw item forms of the ore instead of the ore block. So, does that mean it drops, like, nuggets? Like the equivalent? Oh, wow, there's been a lot of chat, sorry. Okay. How to do that with music and the copyright thing? I'm not too sure what you're talking about. This prevent cluttering the inventory and having consistent with fortune on all ores. So it's a good change, that makes sense. Ore blocks from old worlds and silk touch ore blocks will continue to be smeltable. Okay, so they're going to be rare now. Okay. Command block output no longer is displayed immediately after running a command. Huh? Oh, okay, I see. Crashed upon attempting to generate a world with a height of 0 blocks. Understandable. Nether portal, is there anything that's really... There's nothing really that stands out to me here. So I guess it's quite a small snapshot then. There's not really any technical changes. Fair enough, that's quite a short one. That's quite cool though. I don't think there's really much to really go into there, I'll be honest. But it looks like a cool snapshot. It's always nice to see things get developed. Okay. What time is it? I think I might... Yeah, I'm gonna finish this up now. How long have I been going? It's been quite a while. It's been like 2 hours and 45 minutes. Yes, I will see you, Tobias. Oh, stretching. Okay. That was productive though. We got like the blaze thing done. We're making progress, and that is good. So thank you all for being here. I hope you had a good time. I'll see you, I guess. Oh, imagine having to do a live outro. Oh, one day I will learn. I will learn the ways. Right, okay, I'm gonna end the stream. Goodbye!